Today we're chatting to Eva Fernández from Visit Valencia. So over the last recent months, you may have seen an increase in airlift capacity out of Ireland, with now direct routes going from Belfast, Dublin and Cork. So we're going to find out what are the key things to do and to recommend for the Irish traveller in this beautiful region. What are the kind of top things you'd recommend for the Irish tourist to visit in Valencia?
Valencia is an amazing place to visit. It's the ideal city break destination because it gives you the possibility to combine different plans, sun, culture, gastronomy, outdoors activities, and it's next door. In less than 3 hours, you can be in the city, in the airport, which is just 10 kilometers from the city center. So, and it's very well connected. So it's mainly point to point. In 2 hours and a half, you are in a Mediterranean city. So I think it's a very good option for Irish people who wanted to have a break.
But you're also beside the beach.
Yeah, we are beside the beach, either urban beaches that are very well connected with the city center, with full activities of sea activities and also a big offer in restaurants and bars. And also you have wilder beaches, which are in the south part of the city, in the natural park of La Albufera, with dunes and protected areas. They are more natural and they're also connected with the city.
And when I was chatting to Miguel back in January at Fitur, he was telling me about all the fantastic museums that you have there as well.
The city is 2,000 years old and it's got a long historical heritage. So you have museums all over the city, either for modern, for classical. The second paint museum in Spain is in Valencia, is the Fine Arts Museum, where you can see an amazing collection by Sorolla painter, the painter of light, which was born in Valencia. And especially this year, we celebrate the 100 years of his death with special exhibitions either in the Fine Arts Museum and other museums all over the city.
I know you've got a really big festival scene down there too.
Yeah. The Fallas Festival is, in fact, a UNESCO protected festival, and it's an amazing ephemeral open-air art festival. During that festival, you see amazing monuments made of papier-mâché, 14 meters high. Also, you have music, live music on the streets. You have a lot of cultural activities. It's amazing. And basically, the festivity celebrates on the street. So it's for everyone to enjoy that celebration. That's amazing.
And when it comes to music festivals, you mentioned you have one or two as well.
Now, at this moment, we are having the Danza Valencia, which is a dance, classical and modern dance festival. But we also have a festival of musics. Once they celebrate many of them in the City of Arts and Sciences, which is the architectural complex by architect Santiago Calatrava. It's a futuristic complex with amazing architecture. In the middle of that complex, you can find, for example, the Big Sound Festival that takes place in Valencia at the end of June.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing photos of the museum, and it looks like something out of a science fiction movie, I should say.
Yeah, well, actually, we have many science movies, science fiction movies taking place in that place. We have the last shooting for the last movie of Star Trek, which is a secret. But it was the shooting took place a month ago at the City of Arts and Sciences.
Wow, is that for the new Star Trek movie, is it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's brilliant. And when it comes to gastronomy, I remember Miguel saying that it can't be beat.
Valencia is the capital of the gastronomy this year. Valencia is the place where the most famous Spanish dish was invented, which is la paella. But apart from that, we have a long heritage of the old civilizations that lived in the city and brought the different traditions. I would recommend, if you come to Valencia, to try the paella, to try the fideuà, to try tapas from Valencia, like the squid, the cepionet, the bravas, the all amazing tapas that you really have to try if you can.
I'm now starting to kind of figure out why the city was been named. Was it the best place to live for 2 years? 2 years in a row now.
It was a survey that it was made and took into account different aspects such as the quality of life, the diet, the price, also the weather. We have 300 days of sun a year, so all things together make Valencia be the best destination to live in the world.
That's great, and I suppose not only did you win that accolade, but you also have won the European Green Capital for 2024.
We love living outdoors, and that's why we love the environment. As the sustainability is in the center of the strategy of the city to have a better life or provide a better life either for local people and visitors. We protect the natural spaces around. We create new spaces, especially pedestrian spaces, for people to have a better living conditions in the city. We were the first destination in the world in measuring the carbon footprint and the water footprint of tourism, tourist activity. You need to measure first, then identify, and then try to make the activity better in order to get good standards in sustainability. So that's in the center of the strategy. As a normal visitor in the city, you will see lots of green spaces in the city to enjoy. My best recommendation would be visiting the Turia River Garden. We have a river, the Turia River, in the city, but due to some problems that we had with floods in the past, we changed the course of the river. And that space, we have now a 9 kilometers long garden that crosses the city from one side to the other, full of sport facilities, including itself the City of Arts and Sciences. It's an amazing space. It's like being in the forest, but in the middle of the city. It's a luxury.
Wow, that really sounds absolutely fantastic. Well, Eva Fernández, thank you so much for taking the time out to chat to us today.
Thank you so much for the invitation, and I hope to welcome you and all your friends here in Valencia.